Hey guys, so a user requested me to do a quick video on the actual souls that are available in the thematic bent. So why not? Why not? So first disclaimer, these heroes, remember these are souls, not the hero itself. You're going to use these stones to upgrade a hero that you already have. If you do not have these heroes, don't get the souls, because the souls are only used for awakenings only. Please, these are not heroes, guys. Something new that I did realize now is that these new souls that are available in different events, you can actually get 10 summons, which is amazing. Because me specifically, I have so many of these already, it's not even funny. Like, yeah, like, oh my god, I wish I could turn all these into summons, but it's not going to let me. So yeah, that's the thing, that's the thing. So let's get started, guys. So the first one is Somal. Honestly, the main reason you would want to upgrade Somal is if you want to upgrade him like mats. And let me just go to his option, Dark Force. Here we go. Somal, you can use him at +0 if you're free to play, just to prevent healing and turn into damage at +0. That's the good thing about him. But the thing is that after that, there's not much uses for him at all, unless you actually have a hero that can make him go off twice once he's +1, and he's gonna have guaranteed critical hit, and then his +3 is gonna make him critical damage 100%. So he is gonna do a lot of damage, but you're gonna have to be able for him to go off twice at the same target to be able to do all this amazing damage, or give him a really strong weapon that's gonna crit, like Lupita's weapon, things like that. So in this case, for awakenings, if you just want to prevent healing at +0, he's fine. But if you really want to take like the match thing of Somal, you have to upgrade his weapon at +3, and you have to get him at +5. And the good news is that you're able to get Somal at +5 through other events, like for the $10 ones. You don't actually have to pay 6,000 tokens for an entire month of playing in that situation. So those are the options: either prevent healing or max him out. And I'm talking about also for emblems. If you get the 9 emblems for this guy, that he is a freaking monster with his weapon at +3. But that's just the thing, guys. Only for healing prevention. Outside of that, and for awakenings, you gotta get him +5. I mean, yeah. If not, just keep it in +0, and that's in that case, and you can upgrade them through other events. Sigman, the good news about Sigman is that even though you don't have them, you're able to get them through the wheel. And the wheel is this. Let's see the different options. The very first one, you can get all these heroes from the wheel, and Sigman is one of them. So if you do decide to get Sigman, yeah. Sigman is a hero that really needs his +5. His other awakenings are fine. However, his +5 gives him that edge to actually go off so many more times. Usually, even if he's +0, you are able to use Sigman fine. However, his upgrades like the +1 will raise his attack. +3 is gonna raise his crit chance. If you use his weapon, this is something you must have on him for sure, because that crit chance is going to help him have more probabilities to do a lot of more damage. But the +5, I mean, yeah, that is freaking amazing. And the thing is that you're also able to get Sigman from other events in that situation, so you're able to upgrade him in +5 really nicely. His weapon is absolutely bonkers. So yeah, it's specifically if you can at least get him, well, I would just get his weapon at +3, because doing 200% more damage dealt is no joke, guys, for Sigmund. So for awakenings, get him to +5 through events. It's no competition. And the good news is that you are able to get this hero. So yeah, very nice. Now Colette is one of my favorite heroes of all time for sure. And let me go to her real quick. So for Colette, Royal Guard, actually the only awakening that you're really gonna need for Colette is gonna be her +1, because her +1 you'll be able to actually use any hero of any color to do counterattacks. Quick tip with Colette, you do need to put her on a team that doesn't give a lot of shields. A little bit of shields is fine, like Thor, but not a lot of shields. So, because if not, if the hero needs to receive skill damage and their life have to lower for the counterattack to actually work with my sweet Colette. I love this hero. But after that, this is just extra. And the 100%, this is not 100% attack. This is 100% of base attack. So it does help, but it's not like you're going to have to go crazy. The one you really need is the +1 if you go for Colette. And her weapon at +3 is absolutely disgusting. That's another thing. A bunch of heroes get upgraded so much with their weapons, it's not even funny. But in emblems, when you actually get Colette at with all her emblems, it is not funny. When she gets this, she competes with so many other heroes. It's so funny. I mean, I got her to 9 emblems. That is really incredible. Let me take the opportunity to actually show you Somal's ones as well. 100% crit damage. That is freaking insane. Sigman, I'm still working on Sigman, and 50% crit chance additional to the one that he's already gets. It's pretty much 100% crit chance at this time. Those are the actual emblems for Sigman there. So for Colette, yeah, when you actually upgrade her weapon to the max of +3 and get her emblems as well, she does so much damage. Yeah, she's really freaking powerful, guys. And her weapon, of course, is going to raise her attack, and this actually stacks when you keep receiving the skill damage, so that is pretty freaking amazing. In that case, I think I'm gonna do it like that instead. All right, and so again, just to summarize, if you're going for Colette, at least get her to +1. That's the bare minimum if you want to use her. Wukan, honestly, his awakenings aren't too impressive. In that case, except for, I think I dig more the +3 out of all of them. Where are you, Wukan? Here. The +3 is pretty nice because you get 30% crit chance, and his own weapon is going to give him 70, so that's going to be 100% crit chance, so that's pretty freaking fun. In that case, this aura thing is fine, but it's not like the +3. The +5 is one of the gives him the very few abilities in red to create stones, so that is something you have to take into account. And you are able to upgrade Wukan through events, the $10 events, and so that's another thing you have to take into account. And Colette as well, you are able to get her stones in that situation that way as well. So if you're gonna go for Wukan, try to get him to +5. He doesn't have any weapon awakenings, but out of all the heroes that I just mentioned, not having weapon awakenings is gonna make him go down, but it is gonna make him go up, because in versus Tower of Valor, he's really nice. And yeah, creating stones is something very, very rare in red. So yeah, that's really nice. And so you can actually see his oh my god. Okay. I may try to get all his emblems, because look, 100% crit damage for 3 turns when dealing. Every time I see a hero doing this is no joke. So maybe if you get all the emblems to 9, he will be an absolute monster doing damage with his weapon. Oh my god, I just found my inspiration right now. That is gonna be really nice. After I get all the emblems for Searcher, which I'll talk about in a second, I'll probably work on Wukan, because that one is really freaking amazing. And probably get his weapon. Oh, I'm so behind with this. So anyhow, let's talk about the next hero. The next one is, oh, very nice, Searcher. We were just going to talk about you. So for Searcher is an absolute monster of a hero. The bad news is that she is not offered in other events in the game. In other words, on this, you're not going to find her there. And you're not going to find her there. And so I'm just showing you so you can actually have an idea which heroes are offered in events and things like that. And she is not there. So yeah, that's going to be very sad. Look at that. You're going to get all the other heroes, almost all the other heroes. But even anyway, if you do have Searcher, yeah, she is one of an absolute monster of a hero. Let me show her awakenings. Her +1 is nice. It's gonna do extra damage and things like that, but it's not like game breaking per se. And this one as well, it's the +5. This +5 changes your game so much. It's not even funny. It's so freaking powerful. It upgrades so many good heroes into even more powerful heroes. It's oh my god, her +5 is absolute bonkers stuff, guys. But you're able to play her at +0 if you just have her. But the problem is that you're not able to get her souls. So this is probably the only way you're gonna get her souls for now. For now, you'll be able to get Searcher Soul. So if you have her +4, there is no thinking. You have to get her like here. There's no thinking. You have to get the +5. That is, yeah, very powerful stuff. And for her emblems, 50% attack. It's not like crit damage or anything, but this 50% extra attack, it's like adding an extra weapon on her. I really want to get the last one. And you can see I've upgraded so many times because I failed so many times in getting the actual emblems here. Just give me this one already. So if you have Searcher, you can play her +0. If you get her to +1, that's fine. But the main thing is the +5 for her in that case, for sure. And since you're not able to get her from events, her soul is going to be more valuable. So you may decide to upgrade her instead. Another hero that we have here that you can get from other events is actually Alden. And sadly, Alden, you're able to get him from the hero shop. But the stones, you can't get them from events, as I said. So where are you? Where are you? Here we go, Alden. Alden. So Alden, honestly, the +1 is meh. The +3, meh, is actually meh. This is the one that actually changes everything for him. Once you get him to +5, you will notice that he'll get his mana back a lot faster. A lot faster. So if you're puzzling, if you want to get him to +5, yeah, this is a good upgrade for him in that situation. So let me show you his emblems real quick. 30% chance to get 100% normal attack damage for 2. Okay, this is really freaking powerful. Oh my god, now I understand why one of my guildies has Alden doing so much freaking damage. It's the same badge upgrade as Deatlight. Deatlight is super sick with this one, and clearly he's super sick with this as well. I have found one of your secrets, Nefarious. I have found one of your secrets. Now I know. So anyhow, if you're gonna get Alden, I mean, it's only because you have him really close to +5 in this case. If you just have him +0, I don't recommend you to actually upgrade him. His +1 and +3 is not very good, honestly. Now, somehow, oh my god, I mean, I've never, ever seen Somal used successfully. Like, ever. Where are you, Somal? You're hiding from me today. Somal has never been used. Oh my god. I've never seen Somal ever been used successfully. Her +1 is, her +3 is, her +5 increases self-attack by 10% when it casts this. Yeah, her awakenings are not impressive at all. Her weapon did get awakened, but it didn't change her a lot, sadly. By the way, this is her skin. You can apparently they're not going to offer the skin ever again, so I'm very happy that I got it. It was like a Christmas thing. No, wait. It was a Chinese New Year thing. Yeah. Very nice. I really like her skin, by the way, if you were wondering. But for her awakenings, I mean, it doesn't really matter. And her weapon awakening, I have seen people using her with her weapon awakening, and it's not really doing much. Let me show you her badge thing. Increases attack by 2% for 3. This is not bad, but I've never seen anybody get it. I mean, until I see somebody actually get all her emblems at 5 stars, and actually I see that in action, I'll let you guys know. But for now, I have not seen Somal used ever successfully. I mean, I'm talking about 3 years playing this game, and I haven't seen anybody using her successfully. Now for Thaurizan, sadly, he used to be such a broken hero back in the day, but no, he doesn't really, he's not really doing much. The main reason why you would actually use the reason is or actually get the hero, not the soul. The hero is to actually get his weapon, his whip. Let me show you the whip, because a bunch of people love to ask me, what is the whip? What is the whip? This is the whip, guys. The reason's whip. His weapon will give you 60% mana to all other allies. In that case, back in the day, it would give mana even to him. It was pretty crazy. It was the Wild Wild West when this game was released, guys. Pretty much. But anyhow, for his awakenings, shields, nah. Stats, this is not terrible. I will say it's not terrible. Out of all the awakenings, this is the best one. But the hero itself, it's not incredibly overpowering. Even with his weapon, awaken at +3. I've tested him on defense. I've tested him on the attack. It's all the same thing. The only place I actually use Star Reason is on Tyrant Valor, because with him holding holding his weapon, and his lightning jumping from one side to another, and red being my absolute most powerful color in the resonance, he does make a difference for me there. But outside of that, I really don't have any use for the reason, except getting his weapon through with Clover. So that's the only reason I could see people getting the reason, the hero, to actually get more of his weapon, because you're going to need at least 3 of his whips. 3 of his weapons to actually energize your teams in war, and maybe even more in Summit. So his weapon is incredibly valuable. Yeah, his weapon is on another level. Even if it's awakened at +3, it's not gonna help you out a lot, sadly. It will help you boost other heroes with their stats, but not him, sadly. Now, Garabeth, Garabeth, when the game started, she was an absolute monster. Everybody wanted her. Everybody wanted her, even at +0. She was an absolute monster of a hero. Sadly, ever since Palmyra came in, she's been pretty much useless. When her weapon got awakened, she did see play for a time, but after that, I haven't seen anybody use her successfully yet. But if you do plan to get her, or you have her, you have to have her weapon at +2. That's your only hope that she's actually going to be useful in that case. So her awakenings, it's not going to make a big difference, and this is going to give a little bit of boost, not a big difference. And 30% attack, nah, it's not going to really do. So her actual power is the counter attack that she does, and as long as she's able to actually power up with her weapon and counter attack so many times, it gets so much freaking dodge with her weapon. Maybe you could do something. Maybe. Let me check her badges here. 8% attack for 2 turns when dodges triggers, stacks up to 8 times. That is a nice boost. Wow. Alright, so if anybody gets the 9 badges for Garabeth with her weapon and tells me that she is broken, I'll let you know, guys, because I haven't seen anybody getting the 8 badges for her. Maybe in the future I will, but for now, since I haven't seen it, I can't really say, guys, sadly. So for now, I can't recommend you to go for Garabeth unless you want to go all the way with the badges and all that good stuff there. And last, but certainly not least, Pearl is... Oh, wait a minute. You are able to get... I think you're able to get... yes, you are able to get Garabeth stones from other events. The reason, I'm not really sure, although as I said, I don't think it matters. He's a pretty old hero. A lot of people are going to have him awaken. Yeah, I think the reason you're not able to get his stones, just like Alden and Searcher there. Yeah, you're not able to get Tharisa's stone. But as I said, I don't really recommend you to go for him in that case. And as I said, Pearl. Pearl is an absolute monster of a hero. I mean, it's not even funny. She got reworked and she became an absolute monster. Her awakenings actually help each other. The +1 is gonna raise the critical chance on her, and then the +3 is gonna raise the critical damage on her. So, and the +5 is you'll be able to actually activate her once every single freaking turn. If you activate her twice and you're not able to fill her up, mana up, you're gonna get, with nothing. So I recommend you activating her skill once, pass the turn, activating her skill once, pass the turn, and she'll never stop using her skill like forever in that case. So this +5 is so overpowered, is not even funny. Highly recommended. If you pair her with a +5 searcher, she's gonna do so much more damage. And if you give her a weapon that actually gives her crit damage, it's no contest. She does so much damage, especially versus bosses. Versus bosses, she is some absolute monster of a hero. You're able to use her PvP successfully as long as you break their shields first. With the new hero, you will be able to do that. So if you break the shields first and then activate Pearl, she's gonna do a lot of damage, guys. So let me show you her badges here. I do want her to get all 5, but yeah. As you can see, 100% crit damage. If I get her to 9 badges, I'm gonna make a lot of people cry. I'm sure, because I swear, every single time I use Pearl, I see her crit. Every single time. I almost never see her not crit. So yeah, she is a really powerful hero. It's not even funny. And 100% crit damage, yeah, that's gonna change her a lot. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get the 9 badges. So, as I said, I don't recommend you to use her +0. She is going to need her awakenings, at least her +1 to actually get the crit thing going. And then the +3, but the +5, you got to get it. Get all the events, get her to +5, get her a good crit damage weapon, and I promise you, you will not regret it. She is just that powerful. However, you do have to take into account she is incredibly squishy, so you do need to protect her. With a hero with damage share, maybe a hero that gives her shields and things like that to actually protect her, but she will reward you with victory. I absolutely love Pro. She's very nice. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, family concerns, if you want me to make other types of videos, sure, please leave it in the comments and we'll talk about it. Alright, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.